25 older black celebrities who loved white men. Her voice scorched stages from St. Louis to stadiums worldwide. In 1985, she met German exec Erwin Bach at Heathrow, 16 years her junior. Friendly handshake, electric spark, then decades of gossip. Was he chasing legend or lightning? The pair hid in Swiss valleys, dodging tabloids that replayed Tina's violent past. When she needed a kidney in 2017, Erwin offered his. Critics melted, skeptics hushed. Their love outlasted the beat, proving rebirth can sing louder than scandal. Model-turned-disco warrior spots a karate champ bouncer 9 years younger. "Come with me," she purrs. He quits grad school that night. Headlines boom, Jamaican diva tames Swedish mountain. Photos of their matching leather and gym-honed physiques sold magazines, but Hollywood snickered. Could an androgynous icon launch a blonde unknown? Grace lands Dolph a cameo in A View to a Kill. His star rockets, whispers grow colder. By 86, they part, yet every red carpet power couple still echoes their wild chemistry. Actress-activist meets Spare to the Throne on a blind date. She's biracial, divorced, and 3 years older. British tabloids sharpen their claws. Marriage in 2018 draws 2 billion viewers. Joy clashes with racist headlines and palace protocols. What happened next shocked everyone. The Sussexes quit royal duty, traded Buckingham for Montecito, and signed megawatt media deals. They rewrote royal rules, but at what personal cost? Drag's Supreme Commander was hosting a party when a 6'7" cowboy stormed the stage. Sparks flew. LeBar was 20 and painting murals in Wyoming. RuPaul was 34 and everywhere. Could a prairie introvert survive glitter cannons and global fame? For years, they met only on birthdays, drifting between ranch chores and red carpets. Paparazzi shrugged. Until 2017, when RuPaul quietly married Georges on the Wyoming horizon. Why did the king of excess choose a private sunset vow? Maybe love, like drag, reveals itself under perfect lighting. Today, LeBar runs a 60,000-acre spread. Ru rules TV. Their secret? He doesn't care about show business, RuPaul laughs. Even the loudest icon needs a quiet refuge. She was NYPD Blue's smoldering rookie. He, a hotshot CAA agent, 1 year her junior. An espresso, a grin, a phone number scribbled on the receipt. Hollywood buzzed. Could a Haitian-born actress outshine industry power politics? Within months, they wed, twin boys followed, and scripts poured in. Then, 2010 emails exposed Mike's affair. Garcelle sent one blunt message to his entire company. Tiger Woods, Jesse James, meet your new club member. Fans gasped. Publicists panicked. Yet the divorce stayed civil. Co-parenting remained steady, and Garcelle landed on The Real Housewives. Question: heartbreak or rebrand? She answers on air, both. I picked up the pieces and made art. Consequence: viewers applauded honesty over perfection. The Girlfriend's alum was signing autographs when a British vampire wandered past, 9 years her junior, eyes ablaze. He quoted Rumi. She laughed. 3 weeks later, they were hiking in Belize, dodging paparazzi. Critics muttered, "Rebound? PR stunt?" Instead, the couple vanished to the Caribbean and wrote songs by candlelight. Rumored arguments over long-distance shoots surfaced, but friends insist they never missed a nightly Skype ritual. In 2014, a Jamaican beach wedding stunned gossip blogs. Why barefoot vows at dusk? Persia said, "The ocean keeps no secrets." Joseph adopted her teen daughter the same year, silencing doubters. Today, they co-direct indie films and rescue street dogs. Sometimes fantasy show lovers script their own happy ending. Sade's velvet voice vanished from charts after 2000. Friends whispered she'd traded limos for livestock and quiet skies. Then came Ian Watts, a one-time Royal Marine turned eco-builder, reportedly a decade younger. He chopped wood. She wrote midnight melodies. Paparazzi camped at country lanes, craving proof of vows. Sade refused interviews, releasing only one line through her agent. Peace needs no press release. When her band regrouped in 2011, Ian ran lights backstage, beaming like a fan. Rumored villagers say he signs I love you in British Sign Language before every gig. The queen of smooth jazz found deeper silence and kept it. She just purred Santa Baby into global fame. He was a 24-year-old trumpeter hungry for film scores. Their eyes locked over cigarette haze, tongues wagged by dawn. Could a fiery Harlem chanteuse date a polite Yorkshire prodigy? Studios warned Barry, stay discreet or stay unemployed. The couple waltzed through West End soirees, love notes tucked inside arrangements. What happened next shocked everyone. Barry's James Bond anthem exploded, but Eartha faced U.S. blacklists for anti-war comments. Under pressure, they drifted, yet each kept a silver lighter engraved with the other's initials. Two rebels, one forbidden chorus, still echoing in movie theaters. Paris adored Josephine's banana skirt bravado, but mid-40s gossip said her heart was past its curtain call. Enter Jo Bouillon, white orchestra conductor, 2 years her junior, who waltzed straight into her rehearsal and offered a fresh tempo. They wed in a secret midnight service. Trumpets replaced church bells. Together, they adopted 12 children, her rainbow tribe, to model global unity. Yet money bled away. Creditors circled the chateau. In 1961, Bouillon left, promising to keep the wolves at bay from afar. He mailed her baguettes of cash and kindness until his death. Even broken vows can bankroll a greater dream. Bailey, Broadway's radiant nightingale, was 34 and unstoppable. After curtain call, she met 24-year-old jazz drummer Louie Bellson, white, soft-spoken, and smitten. His proposal? A scribbled love note slipped between drumsticks. Reporters scoffed, "Swing Queen Mary's kid." Southern venues canceled dates. Death threats arrived by mail. Yet the newlyweds toured anyway, sharing microphones, mileage, and defiant duets. 38 years later, Bailey's final words to Louie were still, "Baby, keep the beat." They proved rhythm ignores skin tone and headlines. Good Morning America's anchor had weathered hurricanes and cancer on air. Off camera, she cherished privacy until masseuse Amber, 14 years younger, walked into her life. For a decade, they dated in quiet restaurants, friends guarding the secret like breaking news. Then, 2013, Robin survived a bone marrow transplant and thanked Amber on Facebook. What happened next shocked everyone. Millions of viewers applauded, turning a hidden romance into daytime inspiration. Today, Amber's breast cancer battle mirrors Robin's past. They swap chemo jokes and dog selfies. Two healers, one headline, love is the best vitamin. Disney's former child star grew into a candid comic and tech geek. In a Los Angeles backyard, she married social media manager Miranda, 2 years her junior and proudly pale. Guests, 6 masked friends and 1 giddy Zoom room. Intrigue. Tabloids dug for drama. Was Miranda after fame? Eyewitnesses say she still drives Raven's van to Costco. The couple launched a cozy 8 p.m. vlog, riffing on race, recipes, and queer joy. Raven quips, "We're proof symmetry is overrated. She's left-handed, I'm ambidextrous." Consequence. Fans learned small weddings can birth supersized happiness. Oscar-nominated at 26, Gabby had spent a decade dodging tabloids. One lonely night, she tried a dating app. Brandon, tech-savvy PR whiz 1 year younger, popped up. First message, "Want to trade cat photos?" She laughed, said yes, and found someone who never mentioned Precious. Critics soon pounced. Weight jokes, race jokes, your older jokes. What happened next shocked everyone. Gabby eloped in 2021, then hid the news for an entire year. In 2024, twins arrived. Trolls fell silent. The actress who once played Misery now directs her own Joy. She just belted Goldfinger across continents. He was a 28-year-old assistant manager with opera blue eyes. Bassie, 10 years his senior, checked in for one night. Checked out with a fiancé. British papers screamed, "Diva Nab's toy boy concierge." They married in 68. Sergio became both husband and manager, and the European tour grew louder. Yet jealousy, schedules, and money storms brewed offstage. Surprise twist. During a Monte Carlo gala, Sergio fainted from exhaustion. Shirley finished the set before sprinting to the ambulance. Divorce followed in '79, but she kept his surname tattooed on a bracelet. Sometimes love and showbiz share the same explosive key change. Broadway's Glitter Prince scrolled Instagram at 3 a.m. and spotted model David lip-syncing to Beyoncé. Hall, 35, slid into the comments. Borum, mid-20s, replied with a rose emoji avalanche. Weeks later, they met, masked, distanced, on a Hollywood hiking trail. Fans cheered, haters sneered, too pretty, too white, too fast. Todrick doubled down, casting David in a music video where they reenacted their first FaceTime. On New Year's Eve 2021, he live-streamed a proposal under rainbow fireworks. What shocked everyone? Todrick gave David the engagement ring Beyoncé's stylist once loaned him. Consequence. The couple tours together, selling Love is a Remix merch, turning romance into an anthem. Baldwin, 25, had just fled Jim Crow and literary rejection. On a rainy Left Bank night, he saw blonde Swiss painter Lucian, 17, sketching by candlelight. 8-year gap, 2 continents, 1 spark. Could a penniless black author and teenage bohemian outrun scandal? Baldwin's friends warned, he'll wreck your manuscript. Lucian instead typed, "Go tell it" on the mountain pages on borrowed ribbon. French tabloids sniffed, "Amour interdit." In 1953, Lucian attempted suicide. Baldwin nursed him, then penned fiery essays on love and freedom. They never married, but stayed tethered for life. Letters, gifts, and Lucian's photo in Baldwin's Harlem study. The novelist who exposed American racism first practiced radical intimacy abroad. Orange is the New Black made Laverne a trailblazing icon at 45. Scrolling late, she liked realtor Kyle's puppy post. He slid into her inbox, 14 years her junior, and very surprised. Coffee became secret hikes. Paparazzi guest, personal trainer. Cox confessed on The Ellen Show. Yes, he's younger. Yes, he's white. And yes, I'm happy. Cue torrent of trolls, fetish claims, age jokes, transphobia. What happened next shocked everyone. The pair started a book club on live video, schooling haters on bell hooks. In 2019, Heartbreak hit, they parted kindly, sharing a final selfie captioned, "Love always." Consequence. Laverne later said the romance taught her she deserved gentleness, not just survival. Civil rights architect Rustin, 65, stopped traffic, literally. He rescued 25-year-old art student Walter from a taxi's screeching bumper. One handshake started a 12-year crusade for queer visibility. Some NAACP elders hissed, "A white boy? You'll ruin the movement." Rustin grinned, booked them on the same speaking tour, and kissed Walter backstage at Carnegie Hall. No U.S. state allowed their marriage, so Bayard adopted Walter in 1982. Legal hack or ultimate love hack? When Rustin died in '87, Walter inherited the estate and spent decades securing his partner's overdue Medal of Freedom. The mastermind of the 1963 March on Washington also marched straight through society's double doors, race and sexuality. The poet of a nation signed memoirs while a Welsh carpenter, 7 years her junior, admired the line breaks. 2 coffees later, he proposed over the phone, calling her "my sunrise." Friends gasped. A black literary lioness marrying a near-nude Cosmo centerfold? Their 1973 ceremony blended Baptist hymns with Beatles ballads. Tabloids invented erotic Angelou headlines. Dufeu happily became Mr. Angelou, painting houses while she collected awards. She proved that finding new rhythm at 45 can craft a whole second verse. TV's trailblazing diva met Britain's cheekiest talk show host, 4 years her junior, during a charity waltz. He mailed a 200-year-old antique ring. She said yes, shocking 2 continents. Could a widowed Broadway queen endure Fleet Street's snark? Whispers of publicity stunt swirled, yet Frost boasted she was the best interview of my life. The engagement fizzled, but Carol kept the ring in a crystal box, telling biographers it held the memory, not the man. Consequence. Their almost marriage made front pages debate interracial glamour instead of scandal. Hollywood's first Black Best Actress nominee slipped past velvet ropes and locked eyes with a Rat Pack rogue 1 year younger. Studio bosses warned both. Cross that line, lose your contracts. They crossed anyway. Secret drives up Mulholland, coded love letters tucked inside Cole Porter sheet music. What happened next shocked everyone. Gossip columnists caught a moonlit kiss and threatened exposés. To save careers, they parted, but Lawford kept her photo in his wallet until the day he died. Even a buried romance can light the path for bolder hearts. Scary Spice arrived for a cut, walked out with a diamond-sparked crush, nearly 10 years her junior. Rumors flew. Was the super stylist dating his favorite poster girl? They hid in Cotswold cottages, yet selfies leaked. Hand-holding, cake baking, age gap mocking. Paparazzi asked, "Midlife fling?" Mel fired back, "I'm not midlife. I'm mid-legend." In 2022, Rory proposed beside a roaring fireplace. Spice Girls screamed by FaceTime. She showed reinvention can start in a barber chair. She played political fixer. He, the crooked cop, 2 years her junior and very off-limits. Lunch break chess games became midnight script swaps. Fans spotted chemistry. Blogs called it PR. Pregnancy reveal in 2017 flipped the script. Love, not storyline. Wedding on a Cabo Cliff, 2022. No sponsors, just sandals and sea spray. Question lingers. Can privacy survive prime time? So far, yes. She was 27, her voice raw velvet. He, 20-year-old road manager lugging amps. A wink, a shared cigarette, then 27 years apart. He married, divorced, she battled obscurity. Millennium reunion over coffee sparked déjà vu. "Marry me," Kevin whispered. Betty laughed, then said, "About time." 2001 vows in a Motown loft stunned friends who'd forgotten their spark. Today, he still packs her merch tables, calling himself Roadie for life. The cold open riddle solved. Betty Lavette found forever in the man who once tuned her mic. Pat, already dame of beauty, noticed rookie artist Daniel, 15 years younger, mixing pigments like poems. He asked about her signature gloss. She quipped, "Alchemy, darling." Soon, they were swapping brushes and playlists past midnight. Industry gossip buzzed. Was he climbing or collaborating? Pat posted a single caption. Talent recognizes talent. They now co-invent runway looks and rescue vintage palettes on weekends. Artistry multiplies when ego exits. Why do these romances spark uproar? For decades, U.S. miscegenation laws, British tabloid racism, and Hollywood. Contract morals policed black love. Every couple we met faced a double bind. Prove devotion and disprove. Tropes. Their choices illuminate structural bias more than personal taste. Enjoyed the journey? Smash that. Share your favorite love against the odds and correct us kindly if we missed a beat. See you in the next story of Courage and Heart.